to come and share their experiences, their challenge, and what are their greatest takeaway and how they overcome all those challenges in their entrepreneurial journey. And today I have a very special friend, Reiko Ang. Reiko, hello, how are you?
Hi, thanks Lillian for inviting me to this Voices of Courage talk show. We appreciate to
Right.
be here.
Thank you for setting aside your time to be with us. Now, for those of you who do not know Reiko, she is the founder of Strong with Babes, and she's also a wellness coach. Yeah, as well as a community member in our, volunteering in Women of Courage Asia community. Yeah, and Reiko, before we go into, finding out all the interesting things that you do with your business, shall we share with the audience out there, a little bit about yourself, something personal, so maybe some fun fact about you to just to get to know you a bit more first.
Yeah, so I'm Reiko. I'm wellness coach and founder of Strong with Babes. So I'm actually a divorcee, which I am embracing my identity right now. So previously, I was quite ashamed of this identity and have gone through like verbal abusive relationship. Wait, ah. So I'm now on a mission to empower women like I was before. So hopefully through my sharing of my story, I can help to inspire and empower women out there. And I also like outdoors and nature. And a fun fact is I ride a Vespa every single day.
Yes, that's very cool. That's so cool about it, right? Yeah, I saw your videos and your posting. Yeah, and thank you so much for wow for being so vulnerable and courageous in just sharing the other side of your story, which we're going to actually hear your story of courage at our Women of Courage Asia monthly empowerment meeting in April. Yeah, so thanks for sharing a little bit on that. Yeah, for those of you who wants to hear Reiko's story, join us at Women of Courage Asia monthly empowerment meeting. But today, this channel, and this episode is to learn from your experience in your transition from employment to entrepreneurial journey. Right? There's how long was it, and how long was this transition? Uh,
I was actually doing the sideline during my full-time job. So it's about 2 years side hustling that
mm,
I started with like boot camps, physical boot camps.
mm-hmm,
So and also personal training.
mm,
And yeah, I think I started to have a phase that I just wants to feel more purposeful in life, want
mm,
to stop feeling empty and feeling um, that I don't serve a purpose in my company. So I
mm,
decided to take the leap of faith, even though I wasn't very have a huge client base yet.
mm.
But yeah, so it's about 2 years, 2 years in my full time job, and I started to go
Wow.
into
So
my
it was
full
a
time.
2 years transitional side hustling of building up the business at the side while you are
Yeah,
still in your full-time employment,
yeah,
right? Before you finally took that leap and now you are full-time running the business,
yeah.
right? Right. So yeah, I know you mentioned about discovering your purpose. You wanted your business to have a purpose, so it's a business driven by purpose, and that's something very encouraging to hear. And that's what we our community and our social enterprise is advocating, right? To run our business with driven by a purpose, a social cause, something that you really touches your heart, because you personally went through that journey, therefore you're able to relate, right? And you have overcome all those challenges. That's why you accumulated so much nuggets of experience and wisdom, or even strategies and practical tools and knowledge that you can now add value to your clients. So share with us, what's so unique about your specific business?
So there's a few shift in like my identity. So I came in as a like personal trainer, then also as a nutrition coach, and now being a more holistic kind of coaching as a wellness coach. So because I believe that like just being healthy and losing weight, it's not just focusing on like getting more movement or just one pillar, one focusing on eating less or dieting. It's also about mindset.
Mm.
So I want to bring this as a holistic approach of this trifecta approach that everyone should incorporate when they want to live healthier, they want to lose weight, to incorporate especially the mindset pillar, which I find that is a very important pillar for us,
Mm.
so that we can have a more sustainable result and to
Mm-hmm.
achieve our goal in the long term. Yeah.
Right, right. So it's not just about losing weight, right? Yeah. So it's not just. I mean, losing weight is the outcome, right? If I would put it, if I can put it that way, that it is the outcome, the benefits that you will enjoy, when you work on yourself holistically, like you mentioned. Yeah, and especially in the area of the mindset. Yeah. So because our actions are driven by our beliefs, and so I think it's great to very encouraging to hear, that you are looking, holistically for the clients. Yeah, it's not just specifically, helping them to lose weight, but you extended that into their well-being and in the area of their mindset. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing uh, the how would I put it, the uniqueness of what you do and why you do what you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and the reason, can we trace back a little bit, like, do a bit of time travel,
Okay.
like, why do you choose this business? Why this specific area in nutritional, in coaching, and yeah, why?
Um, I I'm a type 9 and I love body movement a lot. And I also like to keep myself, I like to eat, but I like to eat healthy in a
Mm,
healthy manner.
mm,
And whenever I talk to my friends or new friends or new clients, I always like to share with them about these topics which I love, about finding like how do you integrate the activities that they like,
mm,
how to eat healthily, and yeah, because I want them to be more aware that like all the junk food that is available in the supermarket, that is
mm-hmm,
kind of marketing, F&B marketing, billion-dollar industry, which is causing a lot of like harm to us. So the topic that I really love to share is really to be more wholesome
mm-hmm,
in their life, and hoping they can have some of the knowledge so that they can pass on to the next generation as well.
mm-hmm,
And because my mom is also having cancer, so battling with cancer, so yeah, I also want to share
wow,
with like all of the world that let's try to be more healthy, and
mm,
yeah,
wow,
like gain add more nutritious food to our
mm-hmm,
lifestyle to reduce the metabolic disease if we can, just to
mm,
more a preventive approach
right.
than to wait until the last minute, then you have some regret and you want to change your lifestyle. So change
Mm.
your lifestyle right now. Yeah.
Wow, I think the reason your why to choose why you choose this business is really so personal. It's something so purposeful and personal, and
Thank you.
tied to your personality. Wow, a lot of peace there. Yeah, for those who if you have just heard Reiko mentioned, she said that she's a type 9. Some of you who caught that, you may be wondering, like, what's a type 9? Yeah, she's referring to a personality profiling system that's called the Enneagram, right? And in the Enneagram, there are 9 personality types in general. And the type 9 is the peacemaker, right? And the peacemaker belongs to the body triad. So that's why, she mentioned that she's a more movement person, the instinctual and body triad. Yeah. So of course, there's another topic. It's a very powerful and personality profiling tool that has helped many of us in our community, right? Because it go way deep down into your why you do what you do. Yeah, so by
Yes, that's correct.
understanding and having, like you mentioned, Rico mentioned, because you understand your own personality, your own automatic reactions, where you're comfortable with, and why you do what you do, and how to help yourself, knowing those blind spots. That's why movement, for us who are we are not labeling, by the way, we are not labeling or typing people in a box, okay? Because every individual is different. Any profiling test that is out in the market is just to help us to jumpstart that process of self-awareness. All right. So yeah, I can relate to you about the body movement part, because I'm also in the same category. Also, there's type 9. So getting ourselves into motion, doing exercise, and all that does help us to break and disrupt certain unconscious cycle, right? And it's beneficial as well, like you said. So yeah, purposeful. But it's very purposeful, very meaningful, and your why is very strong. Hearing from what's happening in your life and what happened in your life, yeah, which is why you're looking into this business. So it's so perfectly matched to your experience. Yeah. But what about some of the struggles, like, especially transiting, and you're doing it as a side hustle? So it's like it requires a lot of your time and effort, right? Because you have a full-time job and you still
Yes.
need to work on this business. What are some of your initial challenge starting out?
I had a relationship partner back then, so
Hmm.
I had to sacrifice some of the like personal time to just
Mm,
do something as a side hustle, because the time I have left is like after work. So
mm,
after like between 5:30 from 6 p.m. until like 8:30 to accept just 1 or 2 clients. Yeah,
mm,
so there's a bit of sacrifice of time,
mm.
personal time,
Right.
which and a lot of studying as well. All my free time is studying, like those personal training certification, nutrition certification, mindset
Mm.
certification. Yeah, there's just a lot of free time being instead of Netflix or just watching like K drama. A lot of my time are used for improving myself.
Wow. Yeah, that's investing in yourself, and investing in all the knowledge and equipping yourself, right? Empowering and equipping yourself for the work that you'll be doing. Yeah. So wow, that's a part and parcel of opportunity cost, part and parcel of the journey, right? Something has to go, right? Yeah, like you mentioned, Netflix has to go. And investing in knowledge, educating yourself, equipping yourself with the different skill set is more takes priority. Yeah. I think, yeah, that's something that for those aspiring entrepreneurs out there, or you are actually in the midst of transiting and have doing a side hustle, yeah, I think you can definitely relate to Reiko's experience. Yeah. And that happened for a duration of 2 years, right? So you spent 2 years doing that.
Yes, yes,
Wow, very consistent, and the tenacity and the resilience that is required in that
yes.
process. Yeah. What were some of the mindset that were going through in your mind, especially when you see your friends going out, having fun, this, yeah, and you are there investing and all the time for your equipping. What kind of mindset was going through in your head?
Um, it's more of like I want myself to grow. I
Mm,
want to feel unstuck to my current situation.
mm,
So to stop feeling like trapped and empty and purposeless. I have to just invest in myself, invest in all this personal development, because I know that it will be beneficial in the long term, in the long run. So don't look at the short term benefit. So look at the longer term, the years ahead. If I do
Wow.
this, I will get out of the current situation, which the job that I don't love, and this gives me more opportunity, skill sets to able to create my own dream life. So think of my future self.
Right. Wow. So I'm hearing that you definitely have a growth mindset over there because you're thinking about growth, thinking about the future. You're very forward looking, right?
Yeah,
Instead of think wallowing in the what's not working now, what looks uh, what is not uncomfortable. I mean, what you're not happy now, yeah, versus what you can create in the
yeah.
future, right?
Can I
I
just share
think
something also and another
yes,
thing?
yes, of course. Yes, please add in as much as you can.
Okay, thank you. So I think business and also losing weight or getting healthier is the same thing. It's all
Mm,
similar challenges
mhm,
that we. So if your goals is also like to lose weight, get healthier, also be forward looking and look at the long term
mm,
instead of the short term like dieting or finding a short term fix like magic pill
mm,
or some slimming pills. So I think both business and getting healthier is the same concept.
mm,
Be be consistent, find what you are good at, what you like to eat, then have it for the long run. Treat it as a
mhm.
lifestyle. Treat it as a lifestyle. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
I
the
think
word there is
yeah.
the principles apply across all areas of our life, right?
Yes.
Being consistent, being disciplined, cultivating a good, healthy habits. Yeah, all these are universal principles because it applies across all areas of our life. It's not just about losing weight in
Yeah.
health or fitness, but it also applies in your relationship, in the way
Yes.
you manage your finance, in your business, or even also, in working in your career, building up your career in the corporate world as well. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for that addition. Yes, very, very important. Yeah. So let's talk about action then, right? Just now was about the mindset. Yeah, you had the growth mindset and forward looking, thinking about future, creating your dreams and making it becoming a reality. To create your dream and translating into reality, actions are required, right? So what were the actions that you took to stay in the game and achieve and ultimately achieving your goal? What were some of the actions that you took?
Um, find a community. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I'm able to find Women of Courage community. So those community that are like-minded people who want to grow as well, who have growth mindset.
Mm,
So they know your journey, they can support you as well. And also finding a mentor, finding a coach,
mm-hmm.
because you do not know your blind spot, you do not know what you don't know.
Mm,
So by investing with a coach, investing with a mentor, it can be free. Just see which mentor do you vibe with. Just ask them for a coffee chat, because they can give you a different perspective, and you
mm,
can learn new insight about yourself, about what's the challenges you have, and get tips on the solution, and maybe take just one step to help you move forward. And
mm-hmm.
also find maybe 1 to 3 habits, but if three is too big, just um, become just focus on one habits to do
Mm.
consistently.
Start with
Just
one,
one.
right? If three is too much for you, let's just start with one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So for if you are talking about aspiring entrepreneur, so
Mm-hmm.
what is the one thing that you can do consistently that to help you grow,
Mm,
or to help you be more visible in your business? It can
mm-hmm.
be just like I did the challenges, just one reel every day, just have more exposure, practice your speaking, practice showing up. So just one habit. Don't overwhelm yourself,
Right.
with so many things.
Right, right. Yeah, I think that's a good one. I mean, yes. So just if you are just tuning in and watching this on a replay, um, Reiko has just shared that the actions that she took to actually support herself to move forward and stay in the game to achieve her goal is that she found a community. Right, you want to be planted in a community that are like-minded, right? That will support you. That you mentioned that has growth mindset, right? And then seek out for mentors in your life, because mentors are people who you have been there, done that, right? They're further down the road in the journey, so they have experienced things that you yet to experience, so you can actually avoid those mistakes, right? Or learn, what are things that they did right to shorten the learning curve, perhaps, right? And then the last one was the one thing, just start with one daily habit. Yeah, and yes, you are the winner for one of the winners for the 21 days cycle, right? Yeah, I mean, it's very inspiring to see you posting your reel and sharing so much of um, your thoughts, right? And the habits and the knowledge education that you're providing. Those are valuable knowledge out there. So for those of you who have not seen any of Reiko's reel, go check her out, right? In her Instagram. Yeah, Strong with Babes, right? Right, yeah, Strong with Babes. Yeah, she has uploaded so many valuable knowledge to share. So do check her out over there, okay? Yeah, so she has provided 3 action steps, 3 actions that you can take to stay in the game. Yeah, and there's one thing that um, I wouldn't say, okay, there's one thing that we advocate and want to cultivate here in our community. Besides Women of Courage Asia, of course, for those of us who are female entrepreneurs, we also meet together at the Her Courage Business Network, right? So where we encourage, where we share our experiences, share our knowledge, yeah, and peer mentor each other, refer businesses to each other. Yeah, so it's a network that we are building up. And one of the things that is very unique that we advocate is about core values, right? Okay, because we believe that you can be very good at doing whatever you do, but if there are certain core values that are not in alignment, yeah, it is not a sustainable in the journey, right? Because people do business with you, right? So what are some of your core values, Reiko, that you have, and what are they?
Mine is being authentic,
Mm.
being open-minded,
Mhm.
being vulnerability,
Mm.
and kindness, and also fun. You need some fun. We don't want to
Fun.
be so um,
So serious and
serious. Yes,
concerned,
yes.
right?
Have
Yeah.
some fun in our life.
Mm-mm. Wow. So being authentic, yeah, is one area that I think for women who are conscious about image, and identity issues, I think this can be quite a big one to anchor, right? To being authentic. Yeah. Yes, and vulnerability, yeah, some that requires courage. Yeah. And I think your clients definitely feel comfortable with you, because with all this core value in place, then they can really feel comfortable and safe, right, working with you. Yeah, and fun, definitely. Right, not forgetting you mentioned about the fun element. Yeah. Okay, one more thing, because this is a Voices of Courage Asia channel, right? We talk so much about, we're advocating, basically advocates of being courageous and developing courageous women leaders. So definitely, I'm going to throw you that ultimate question. What does courage and leadership mean to you?
Okay, courage and leadership. What does it mean?
Mm,
Okay, courage means able to step out and showing up despite the fear. Fear is
mm,
always there, but you need to learn out to step out of your comfort zone despite of the fear, because someone out there has similar experience as you need to share your story so that they can be inspired as well and know that they can reach out to you to seek for your help. And so by having the courage to show up despite adversity, you are leading yourself to become a better version of yourself as well each time. And when you are showing that you are leading yourself, people will follow you people will eventually follow you.
Wow. Yeah, I think that ties to leadership, right? Because first thing first is you must have the courage to lead yourself. Yeah, self leadership is critical if you want to be a leader. If I think we are all leaders in many aspects in our life, right? Can be parent, right? Because some of us didn't choose to be a leader. We are being put into the position of a lead in leadership. Yeah, but of course, going back to relating it back to courage is taking the courage to first lead ourselves, and then in that process, like what Reiko said, people are attracted to what you are doing because you are leading yourself with courage to show up, to be consistent, yeah, to design the life for yourself, to know what you want and why you do what you do, and being bold and courageous to do it. People are attracted to that, and that will be an inspiration, and that's why you gain followers. And when you have followers and you're able to impact their lives one at a time, or in small groups or in masses, then yeah, leadership is impacting one person at a time, right? Influencing and impacting one person at a time. And through
Yes.
your expertise in the and knowledge in nutrition, in fitness, and and the coaching arena, I think many women can relate to you because of what you are doing and because of the courage that you take to share your story as well. I think so. Those of you who, I really encourage you to come and join us and in April's monthly Empower meeting, because hearing stories, I love hearing inspiring stories of courage, because each time is like a dose of courage, like taking a booster of courage, yeah, to overcome our own personal journey. Yeah. So thank you, Reiko, for sharing your thoughts about what courage and leadership means to you, and the valuable nuggets of actions and that you took to overcome your challenges. How would you want to encourage? Is there anything that you want to say to the audience to encourage them, and perhaps anything you want to add on?
Um, I think just it's okay to feel stuck sometimes, feel trapped.
Mhm.
It is part and parcel of life. We can't be like happy 100% of the time. So we always
Mm,
go through ups and downs. But during the down part, it won't stay down all the time.
mm,
And just choose to show up. Just choose to show up daily
mm,
and have the courage to just face the fear. And also
mhm,
just share your challenges and story. Don't be afraid of anyone that is judging you,
mm,
because um, find a safe space,
mm,
find a safe community to share your challenges, find support.
mm,
Yeah, because you are not alone. A lot of people will be having similar challenges and stories. So
mm,
don't face your struggles alone.
mm.
There are people like us, Women of Courage Asia, who can help you and support you, because we know that we are women of all walks of life and different experiences. We women know women and we will support each other. Yeah, so
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah, I think that's one belief that that what we are trying to demonstrate to the world out there as well. Like, because if you have heard that in the past there are talks and beliefs about oh, women, they tear each other down, the cat fights and things like that, the gossiping and all that. Yeah, which is why we want to we want to change that. We want to revolutionize that, right? Because we with our, uh, I mean, I for one, and really sick and tired of hearing stories about women that are always gossiping and tearing each other down. Women doesn't have to be that. We are not like that. We are better. We can be better than that. Yeah, and we are, right? It just we need good role models in our lives, right? If we have role models who are always tearing down people, then of course you grow up in a culture and environment that condition you to behave that way, or even believe that it is okay. Yeah. But if we can create that environment, with strong, healthy core values that build people up, build each other up. Always look out for each other's strength rather than what is wrong with her. Like, wow, and but looking at her strength, yeah, I think that is something that environment that definitely attract people to come, right? So thanks for advocating that and doing that shout out for the community that you love so much as well. Yeah. So again, how do people reach out to you, Reiko, if they are interested to engage your service as their coach?
Okay, you can find me at I'm very active in Instagram, so my IG handle is strong with babes. Or
Mm,
you can just add me as friends in my Facebook, Reiko Ang. You can find me there. I do have a Telegram, but just reach out to me. I will just share with you all my other handles as well in business account. Yeah. So
yeah.
Story Base is my IG is right there, and um add me as friend Reiko Ang.
Yes.
In
So check
Facebook.
out check Reiko out. Okay, Strong with Babes, and then you can find out more about what are the areas that she can support you in your journey. So like what she
Yes.
said, don't travel alone, do this alone, don't isolate yourself, but reach out for support. Reaching out for support is courage, right?
Yeah.
Thank you
Don't
so much.
suffer alone.
Don't suffer alone. You don't have to
Okay.
suffer, right? Yeah. So we see you. Come hear Rico's story in April monthly empower meeting. So that one you can check out at Women of Courage Asia's website. Right. So yes, womenofcourage.asia. Right. Just register, and then so you can get the Zoom link. This is a virtual online meeting. Right. You get to meet the rest of the ladies in the community as well. And if you want to check out, the different programs, or just now you heard about the Anagram and women empowerment, yeah, you can also check out our website classliving.com.sg, right, where you can see all the different programs that we have, from boot camps to the personality workshop and all that. All right. So thank you once again, Rico. We'll see
Thank
you
you.
very, very soon.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.